अचिन्त्यमव्यक्तमनन्तरूपं शिवं प्रशान्तम् अमृतं ब्रह्मयोनिं दधादिमध्यान्तविहीनमेकं विभुं चिदानन्दमरूपमद्भुतम्. So what you do, very deeply you utter these words and see the words, the vibration of the words. Imagine the meaning of the words. These are the words which you have to utter. What are they? Achindyam. What I am seeking is achindyam, beyond thought. Achindyam cannot be captured in the web of thought. The bird which I am trying to capture cannot be caught in the web of thoughts. Achindyam, it is beyond thought. And keep on thinking, what does it mean? What does achindyam mean? Achindyam. And it creates meanings. What is the meaning of achindyam? What is the meaning of thoughts cannot reach? Some people say thoughts cannot reach, such a thing doesn't exist. But you have faith, there is something beyond thought. So it is achindyam, beyond thought. Avyaktam has no form, the formless. Vyaktada means form, avyaktam without form. What I am seeking is without form, cannot be caught in the web of thought. Anandarupam, of infinite form, it is infinite. What is that? Everything is finite. This is what I am seeking is infinite. So slowly but surely the mind gets into a very deep silent state and then evaporates. And something very profound overwhelms you. You feel something is grabbing you and taking you closer and then giving you that experience of bliss. You feel the embrace of something, some higher power. So, achindyam, avyaktam, anandarupam. So keep on meditating upon this word and their meaning. Anandarupam, infinite form. Shivam, auspiciousness. Shivam, auspiciousness. Pure auspiciousness. Don't think of Shiva with the jada and all that. No. Pure auspiciousness. Pure blessedness. Shivam, prashantam, absolute peace, shanti. Even that word, it's very, very profound. Because a culturally rich word, prashant. Prashantam. Amritam, immortality. Brahma yonim. It is Brahma. It is the yoni, the source of everything. So here is you have reached the ground reality. Everything else springs from there. Brahma and yoni. Tadha, similarly, adi madhya anda vihinam, free from beginning, middle and end. Think of something like that. Meditate. So the mind is not trying to focus on something because there is nothing to focus. The mind will simply evaporate in this exercise. Mind will become totally silent. Evaporate may give you a different idea. It's totally silent. Silent. When you contemplate. Because there is no object for you to focus here. So this is not upasana, it's a kind of vipassana. So, anadi madhyanta vihinam, egam, one without a second. Meaning it's all inclusive. It excludes nothing. Vibhum, at the same time, it manifests as many things. So all that you see in the world is a manifestation, appearance of that. Vibhum, chidanandam. Chida, consciousness, which you know, because you are a conscious person. Chida anandam, bliss. Arubam, without form. Adbhudam, finally, it is Adbhutam. Adbhuta means a wonder. Wonder means what? You just are transfixed. wonder. When the mind doesn't have any explanation for an experience, it is in a state of wonder. Sometimes when you see the Taj Mahal or the Great Wall of China or the great Himalayan peaks, the mind has no explanation, it's just a wonder. Explanation means an experience which can be compared to a prior experience. That is explanation. Here there is no prior experience to compare. It's incomparable. So you are transfigured and transported into a state of total bliss and you feel floating. You are arrived now. You are at home. Tadhadi madhyanda vihina megam vibhum chidanandam arubam adbhudam. It requires long pursuit with these words. So if it is difficult to pursue this meditation, there is another. I'm just going a little fast. You have to spend time on this on your own. Try to use these words, try to reflect upon these words. And if this kind of Shabdanuviddha Samadhi is difficult, here is another form of meditation. Uma Sahayam Parameshwaram Prabhum Trilochanam Neelakantham Prashantam Dhyatva Munirgacchati Bhudayonim Samasta Sakshim Tamasa Parastad. The Rishi is trying to capture all this idea in an image. Trying to make an elephant dance on a needle tip. Rishi is trying to do that. Rishi is trying to bring a Brahman on a canvas. It's something like painting the ocean on a canvas. You get an idea, isn't it? You get an idea. You can paint the ocean on a canvas. But you cannot bring a bucket of water from the ocean and say this is ocean. You can paint it. So the Rishi is painting Brahman on the canvas. This is the painting. Uma Sahayam Parameshwaram Prabhum Trilochanam Neelakantham. So Parameshwara. So some people go to Mount Kailas and see the Kailas and say Shiva is sitting there. Very calmly. There is another image. So Trilochanam, Neelakantham, Prashantam, and Shiva is Uma Sahayam, Shiva's consort, Uma. Uma is his power of creation. Shiva Shaktya Yukto, Yadi Bhavadi Shakta Prabhavidam, Naje Devam Devo, Nakhaluk Kushala Spandidamupi, Adastwa Maradhyam, Harihara Virinchadi Ravi, Pranandam Stodum Vakadam, Agruda Punnyo Prabhavati. So Shiva with the Shakti, he is the entire, the parents of the world, the souls of the world. So Uma Sahayam, so both the male and the female principle brought it. The androgynous, male and the female together, creating the world, Purusha and Prakriti together. So Uma Sahayam Paramesh. So instead of thinking Purusha and Prakriti is very difficult to think. Shiva and Shakti is very easy. The Shakti, the female, Shiva, is easy for the mind to understand. So Uma Sahayam Parameshwaram Prabhum Trilochanam Neelakantham Prashantam Dhyatva. Meditate on that. So now here is an Upasya Vishay. Earlier there was no Upasya Vishay. You have to only reflect on that. Here it is Upasya. You can meditate on this form, this visual. So this visual incorporates and scripts the entire theme which was discussed earlier. And you have to descript it later in the seat of meditation. So, Dhyatva, meditating, Munihi Gacchadi Bhudayonim. The Muni, the meditator, can reach the very source of everything. Bhudanam Yonihi Bhudayoni. The source, Yoni, the source of these Buddhas, everything. The source of everything is thought. The source of thought is Shiva. Shiva and Shakti. You reach there. Bhudayoni. Samasta Sakshim, the witness of everything, the ground of everything. Tamasa Parastad, beyond darkness, beyond ego. So, by this Uma Sahayam Parameshwara meditation, you can reach there, or you can use those words. What are the words? Ajindyam avyaktam ananda rupam Shivam prashantam amrudam brahma yonim Tathadi madhyanta vihinam ekam Vibhum chidananda maruba madbhudam. Quotes those words. Or Umasahayam parameshwaram prabhum Trilochanam Neelakantam. So for all this, that lotus we already discussed, lotus of the heart. Either you imagine Shiva or you see these words, repeat those words.